Hi everyone, I'm glad to see you at DevGAMM 2021, and today I'm reviewing the one and only mobile game from our list, I believe, and it's named OtherWordly. As I'm a target audience of word games, I was very excited about the review and before the review. And let's see some information from the game developers. So the platform is mobile and it's just iOS at the moment. The genres are puzzle, education, and indie. Okay. The engine is custom engine. By the way, I'm always interested in knowing why developers use custom engine. The description is sharpen your mind, relax your soul, and showcase your vocabulary. Engage yourself in the thought-provoking word puzzle game. Monetization is free to play, and I'm interested as well which model of free to play monetization will you choose. So will it be the free to play within apps, or free to play with ads, or free to play within apps and ads, or subscription, or I don't know. So which one? It's really interesting, and it would help you to set up the ads, for example, properly, and the marketing as well. The features are 180 levels, 15 visually distinct chapters, each with a different avatar, over 50k words, and 5 power-ups. Wow, that's really great to have this amount of content at alpha test, as I've seen the game as an alpha testing now, and whoa. And the visuals was provided, a trailer and the build itself. Let's see the trailer together. Our players are mostly casual game players, similar to those who play relaxing part of games on Apple Arcade. The second question was whether to pitch the game with a focus on learning vocabulary, on being engaged with words, or on being relaxing. The marketing goals are to make game for players to engage with word meanings, and they want to boost literacy and vocabulary among millions of players. The second is really inspiring, guys, and I'm not joking, that's awesome. The budget is 20k, and the audience are players interested in a thoughtful play experience with words, and there are 3 distinct language modes. The first one for native English speaking adults, the second is for non-native English learners, and the third one is for native English speaking kids. So the very first point is, why shall native English speaking adults play this game? just having fun, right? For non-native English learners, you try to capture the educational mode, and for native English-speaking kids, again, I'm not sure, is it an education or is it just a relaxing game? Because moving forward to my own feedback, well, first of all, I'm really liking the idea. The idea is brilliant, and the game shouldn't be abandoned, so it's really great. Then I'd love core gameplay. So it's the idea of the game itself. I love the graphics. I can see that it's made with love and accuracy, and it's very detailed, and also the website and presentation are brilliant too. And it's amazing you have so many levels and power-ups. As I'm the target audience of word games, I have pretty many questions at the moment. So for word games, there are some initial requests. First of all, they must be immersing and exciting, but not very hardcore, because it's non-educational apps and you need to win sometimes. But the games mustn't be very simple as well, because creating three-letter words is not interesting right after 15 minutes of play. The immersion, so the tutorial, must be simple. Also show him the achievements or the pieces of story to move forward or something like this. Also the UX must be very clear for word games, for sure. And also besides the core gameplay, which is playing with words, must be some side gameplay at the moment, which motivates you to come to the game every day. It's like, again, it's PvP or extended leaderboards or kind of story or kind of interior design, like in word bakers, for example. Well, as I'm not a native, I'm even not fluent, and I'm sorry for my English, I haven't spoken for ages. So I've chosen the game for those who want to learn and play. And the very, very first feedback I have is that UX is very complicated. Extremely complicated. To choose the other level, because then I tried to play the level for kids, you need to go to options, then one more time options, then swipe, then show intro, and only then you can choose your level once again. Oh, it was really hard for me. I spent like, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to find the level choose. It's not very native. The interface itself has really small letters, yeah, like in my presentation. Sorry for that. I have iPhone 12, and it was pretty hard for me to play. And I'm not sure is the game playable with a smaller screens. Also, you have lots of text, and that's the point that eliminates childish and children audience, because they must have bigger letters and clear UX and very, very simple. It must be very, very simple, readable. Also, the way you throw the words is really hardcore as well. Well, I've missed the correct words, like, I don't remember, but like 3 times only during the tutorial. And the tutorial must end with a winning, just to attract you to the game. It mustn't be so hardcore. And you know, if you were swiping words or tiling them to each other, it would be much clearer, and also that would be much easier, because the aim of the app itself, the aim of the app is to match the words, but not to train your sharpshooting. If I need to train my sharpshooting, I will download a shooter. Also, if you will specify the categories, because a non-native mind excited is not so titled with happy, for example, or cybercrime with bullying, while you have only synonyms. So you have like categories and you have like synonyms, and it would be nice to see them. The killing feature of the game, those vanishing letters covered with stars, they make your progress slower. So they slow your progress for sure, because they are changing not so fast, and you need to wait for a while to see the letters. And for example, I'm pretty impatient, and I didn't get like, I don't know, half of words, because I'm choosing the words I can guess, and it's not so educational, for example. And also, so I didn't learn any new words, and it's a problem. Also, if you're mistaken, it would be nice to see the precise meaning of the words or something. So to make the game not only funny but educational as well for non-native speakers. What's the conclusion? The conclusion is the game at the moment is very, very hardcore. Very hard. The most hardcore world game I've ever met. And I believe to target the wider audience, you need to make it more casual, because it's not relaxing. I was firing up, missing the words, I was firing up with throwing words, and well, if I've downloaded this game, I would delete it, I believe, in 2 levels or something. So my advice is to choose your target audience. I'm not a native speaker, so I'm not sure if the game would be interesting for the natives, but the target audience of puzzle games are casual women from, I believe, from early 25th, so like 27 up to 50. And you will aim the same audience as the more relaxing games like Match 3 or puzzle games, or I don't know, Gardenscapes or something like this, Gardenscapes-like games. And so the game shall not be so hardcore, and you shall win the tutorial, and you should win at least, I don't know, 1 or 2 levels to immerse the people in. So the main problems, from my opinion, is UX currently positioning, because you should choose your target audience. And judging the marketing materials, the trailer at the moment is nice from the view of gameplay, but you need to create the selling one. So the selling trailer up to 30 seconds with the features of the game and with CGI effects and so on and so forth, because the graphics allows it. The game itself looks nice. So 2 trailers must be there. The one with full gameplay and another, the silent one, you will use in App Store and Google Play if you will have Android version. Then, after the alpha tests, on the alpha tests, you need some small, very, very small, not 20K, like up to $2K, I believe, tests to see the conversions and to see the funnel and to specify your targeting, to specify your audience, just to have accurate targetings while scaling up. Because at the moment the targets are really narrow. What else? As a marketing manager, I'd love to use HTML5 creatives for the word games, because you're already immersed and you're already in the game after the ad, and you see how is it going on. Also, I'm missing the reality in the game, So if it's so hardcore, you need to challenge your players, I believe. And like, I've passed like 4 levels. How many levels could you pass? That would be nice. That challenging element. For testing the narrow audiences, Google and Facebook are great, but I see many ads in mobile network like current source, like Manga, like Applovin, and so on and so forth. But you will need to specify your target audience once again. It's the main problem at the moment. For example, because I'm the target audience, and me, for example, I don't match it. So you won't have women at the moment. You will have both men and women or something like that. You can also run some SMM campaigns to see which clicks are cheaper for you, or like Facebook testings again to see the high CTR and the lowest CPC, or the campaigns with a precision targeting. What else? So covering it all up, I believe the game has a great potential. I love it, though I don't match it, but I would match the audience if the game is more casual. Maybe you will need some publisher expertise for the test, for example, or offer some UX moments, because the UX now is not so clear. I have the very, very long feedback about the game, about each step of tutorial and each step of gameplay, and I would be happy to discuss it after my review, because there are lots of questions to developers, and I'd love to have a live dialogue with them. And thank you so much for submitting your game. Once again, I'm still excited about it, and I love it, and I'd be happy to chat later. Stay tuned. See you in stream.